Alright everyone, welcome to Friday Night Thunder here on BMRL Network. Qualifying is underway for race number 1 here in the Super Speedway series at Talladega. Alright, Keith Shoemaker out on the track, coming around to take the green flag as he goes through the exit of turn 4 onto the tri-oval. This time he's going to see the green flag in the air. Lap number 1 starts right now. We should see some very similar times here at Dega. Talladega has that one little line right there on that yellow line. That's the fastest way around the track. See Keith kind of going up towards the middle of the track down the backstretch, gonna jump back down to the bottom. Might see that affect the time by a little bit, not by much, but you might see a little bit of a difference between him and other drivers that stay on that yellow line the whole way around. Here he comes into turn 4, out of turn 4, down towards pit entrance into the tri-oval. Gonna keep it right on that yellow line, hit that bump. It's gonna get a little swirly there. And lap number 1 for Keith, a 55.04. Dylan Altum Jeff J. Wright jumping to the top of the leaderboard here. He's gonna fall right below that yellow line. I don't know if he quite got enough of the car. Yeah, I think he might have. Seems to be slowing down. I think he got an off track, so that's going to ruin that second lap for him. Hopefully the first lap keeps him up there in the top. Scott Hoglund, it looks like. Alright, so a few notes here. We will have 3 stages here. There won't be a yellow flag for the stage yellows, but the top 5 are going to receive bonus points. Everyone's going to have 1 fast reef pair. There is 3 green-white checkers in here today. The winner of the poll is going to get 5 points to start the season. You're going to lead a lap. That means you're going to get 5 points. The one that leads the most laps here tonight is going to get 10 bonus points. And the fastest lap here tonight is going to receive 5 bonus points. If there is no wrecks on the white flag lap, the top 10 will receive an additional 15 points. That is something new that I've never seen here personally. I've never seen myself personally. So pretty awesome, I guess you can say, extra bonus, extra points. Let's see, the chase format's going to be as follows. The top 12 will make it in to the first round of the chase. There's going to have 6 chase races, all super speedways. And as you see on the track, we have trucks here tonight. It's not going to be trucks every night. We're going to mix it up a little bit with, I think they said GT cars, Xfinity trucks, Cup. All the good stuff here. Any at faults for a crash gonna get deemed with a penalty of 10 points. So you don't want to be the guy that causes the wreck. If you do cause the wreck, you want to make sure that you get 10 bonus points so you can alleviate that. Yep, gonna rotate Cup car, Xfinity car, trucks, and the Toyota GR86 as well as the Mazda MX-5. So not the GT, but the GR86. Michael Jones out on the track right now. Bryce Shoemaker out on the track right now. A 55.03. Nick Wood, the final one to qualify. Here he comes around turn 4 exit down across pit road entrance. in through the tri-oval. And we're gonna get 55 flat. If you look at our leaderboard there, we've got a lot of 55 flats between 5th or 6th place and 9th place with Nick Wood. All right, that's gonna wrap up qualifying, and we'll be right back with the grid. And then we're gonna take the green flag for 65 laps, or 60. Right. Stand by here. The iRacing switch over. Yeah, 65 laps. I want to go ahead and while we're waiting here for this thing to switch over to the next session, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and watching here on BMRL Network as we watch some fun super speedway racing here at Talladega with the Friday Night Thunder. It's gonna be a wild show as we got 29 drivers on the track. And they are gridding up. So we're gonna drop down onto the grid and we're gonna go through this one by one. On pole, we got Jeff Wright with Chad Klinger on his outside. On row number 2, we got Caleb Weekly and Jordan Tross. If I misspell or if I mispronounce the name, just let me know in the comments or send me a DM with the correct enunciation or pronunciation. In row 3, we got Michael Jones with Jeffrey Allen. In row 4, Jed Cotterman and Seth Hatchell. In row 5, Nick Wood with Dylan Altum. In row 6, Chase Greer with Caleb Ramsey. Row 7, Bryce Shoemaker and Jonathan Ray. In row 8, Scott Hoagland and Larry McDonald. Row 9, we got Keith Shoemaker and Logan Threcold. In row 10, Brock Henricks and Robert Denton. In row 11, we got Kevin Campbell and Joe Spinelli. In row number 12, Nathan Fennell and Joshua Suxy. In row number 13, Jim Foskett with Steven Savini. In row number 14, we got Kyle Peacock and Tyler Lehman. And rounding out the 29th position in row number 15, we have Dalton Hall. All right, the 48, Jeff Wright, gonna lead this group, this field, around the track as we get ready to go green this time by. Rocking that awesome Toy Story paint scheme. Looking fresh, looking clean, looking fantastic out on the track. And as I think about that, I just update trading paints after. Let me go ahead and just make sure I updated it earlier, but not again. Want to double check things here, make sure we got all the right paint schemes. There we go. We are updated by the time they come around to take the green flag here. Alrighty. Here we go, coming around turn 4 exit. We're gonna see that pace truck dip off to the left here. There he goes. As these trucks zoom by the camera. And here they come. Green flag in the hand. And we are green flag here at Talladega for race number 1. There they go, 2 by 2, coming down the back stretch. Caleb Weekly in the 13 giving Jeff Wright a wonderful push, but now we've got something working on the outside. As a 37 of Jeffrey Allen getting a push from the 8 of Seth Hatchell. And just like that, lap number 1 is in the books here. Woo! The 04. Or is that 09? Huh. That's the 04. Okay, so that number is not... So that is supposed to be... Oh, and we're flipping! The 13 up on its side. Oh my goodness! And there is just havoc all in the back of the field here. The 13 was almost over on his roof. Unbelievable. We're gonna have to go back and see exactly what happened, how this unfolded. That was insane. Everyone and their mother involved in this one. I think we're gonna see the 13 kind of get a little bit of a hook here. Follow along and see what's my favorite camera actually. Get a little up here view of the... Yeah, the 13 gets a hook from the 5, goes almost over. And then everyone just kind of piling in. Go back and watch this from the 13's perspective here. We're gonna jump in the car with him. Couple of trucks getting pretty lucky driving through him. But lap 3 and lap 2 and some of these guys already having to use a fast repair. Yeah, so it looks like Jonathan Ray the 14 showing as the 04. So rocking a custom number here tonight. And looks like a few of them. Maybe I should turn custom numbers off or hide numbers. Let's see. Okay, no, so it's not everyone. Just a couple of them are rocking the wrong custom number here. All right, well, what do we think about that? See these guys already using the fast repair. Caleb Ramsey involved. Caleb Weekly involved. It was Caleb on Caleb crime here. Bryce Shoemaker involved. Chase Greer, Dalton Hall. I think in Joe Spinelli, Jordan Traz. They're gonna stack them up 2 by 2 as we get the 1 to go here. Time to re-rack them and stack them. Bonus points for running over the digger cam. No takers. Right. Boogity 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 boys, let's go. Okie dokie, here we go, coming down around turn number 4, exit. That pace truck gonna go down the track and hit pit road. And that means Jeffrey Allen, Jeff Wright gonna lead us to the start finish line for green flag here to take lap number 6 of 65. Here we go. Green flag in hand.
Green, green, green.
.48 gonna slide down, but he's gonna think twice about it. Not gonna be clear. Goes back up in front of the 04, which is the 14. There he's gonna be cleared, barely gonna be cleared in front of the 37. The 18 on the 04's bumper like crazy, giving him wicked pushes. Oh, we got a little bump. Oh, another little bump. The 7 going up the track into the 6. Or the 8, yep. Lap 7 in the books. We got a 3 wide situation here. A few trucks stuck in the middle, a few trucks going on the outside line. The 18 trying to figure out, do I go up high or do I stay in the middle? He is going to stay in the middle for now. The 71 gonna swing it up high. Three wide, 4 rows deep. Or 4 rows back, about 5 or 6 rows deep here. Man, this is good. Got a lot of switching positions here. Going up, down. But no turn around yet. Look at that. We are almost 3 wide all the way through the field. As the 71, a little bit of a bump from the 04. 71 gonna choose to go up top. The 48 getting a heck of a push from the 37 of Jeffrey Allen. It's like about 4 rows deep on the outside line, a little bit down low. Almost making contact with the McDonald's truck. Now that outside line's starting to kind of lose all of its steam. It's falling back. But now it's going to kind of pick it back up. This middle row gonna fall back and start to kind of have that pinball effect unless they tighten it up a little bit here. Woo! The 8 going right up in front of the 12. Still gonna have to kind of lift to let the 8 in. Oh, the 42 kind of stuck in the middle of a situation that he doesn't want to be in. A car goes down the track. The 48 coming back up. Oh, and we got a car over in the fence. Oh, dear. Well, 48 coming back up onto the track, causing a big one. Go ahead and look at this. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit back. The 42 kind of gets stuck in a situation doesn't want to be in. The 37's going to come down, swipe the 48. The 48's going to keep throttle in and go back up onto the track. And he's going to realize that, oh crap, and he's going to stay back down on the apron here. I think the 42 is going to kind of feel like the 48's coming up, so he's just going to react and go up the track. Oh no, he gets hooked from the 04. Aside for a moment. Right back. Alrighty. Coming around turn 2, exit pace truck lights are off. Which means we're going to go green here with 50 laps to go. Alright, pace truck is off. Jim Foskett, Brock Hendricks gonna lead them to the green flag here. Jeff Wright and Kyle Peacock on row number 2. And
Green flag, green flag.
not sure what happened there on the restart. I think the 48 got a little bit of a bump from the 71. .42 a little loose back there, the 83 and the 48 gonna jump out to the second row. So far, so good. Looks like we're kind of broke up into 2 packs. Looks like the 88 gonna lead the second pack back here. And that's going to leave us with 2 wide racing for about 19 positions. And just as I say that, the 80 goes high. We got a truck down on the apron. Oh, and we're 4 wide up in the front. This is not going to end well. Oh my goodness. And we fix it. Woo! Haha. They fixed it for a minute there, man. Whew. You can all breathe now. Nice job getting that fixed. 4 wide situation, not what you want. Let's go ahead and ride on board. Oh, oh, oh!
Caution south, caution south.
Oh.
Caution south.
Oh, someone just blew an engine. A couple did. Yep. The 37, a Jeffrey Allen, a blown engine. Looks like Chad Klinger as well. Some of these guys' nights are done already here on lap number 19. You can see they're just sitting there on pit road, no fast repairs left. A lot of trucks taken out of this race here. Let's see, we were riding on board with a few of the drivers when everything kind of broke loose. Let's go back and see where this originated from. I'm gonna ride along right here. Keep our eye on the 69 truck. Oh! Not a square bump right there. Go up to a better vantage point. Oh, the 69 kind of goes. Oh. See a lot of cars, a lot of trucks getting picked up here. Oh, the 83 goes on a wonderful ride. He actually, oh my goodness, he does. Woo! And then a couple of trucks going down. The 69 taken. Oh. The 09 taking quite a shot here. Jeez, that's hard. So a lot of trucks taken out of this one, like I said earlier. How many? I don't know. We're gonna have 17 trucks on the track right now, 18. It looks like we might have 22 left. We got 19 on the track. One T on the track. Here comes a few more. Looks like we might have about 22 trucks left, so not bad. You know what, with Super Speedway Racing, I'm gonna see if we're able to give you guys the driver audio. It'd be interesting to see what they're talking about. And I think it'd be pretty fun. Alrighty, we are ready to go back to racing here. 22 laps down. 3 cautions. None for stage here. Got a few trucks already out. All right, here we go. Kevin Campbell, Caleb Ramsey gonna lead us to the green flag here in the restart zone. And there we go, green flag. Already going 3 wide, the 71 and the 94 in the middle. The 94 gonna get a little loose. The 71 ducks down on the inside line. The outside line gonna go right around the 31. And they're gonna try to go 4 wide. No, the 12 kind of backs out of it and lines up behind the 31. We keep going 4 wide. We're gonna have 4 or 5 trucks left at the end of this race. But what a show, though! You can't have Super Speedway racing without the wrecking. These guys wanted to put on a show, and they're putting on one hell of a show here tonight. Back to 2 wide racing. Everyone kind of settled in where they want to be for the time being. That's the thing with plate racing, is that you got the guys that are like, I want to be in the front, I want to be in the front. But the guys that are like, you know what, I just want to hang out back here and try to avoid the wreck. And then you got guys that are like, you know, I got a good truck, I got a good car, I'm going to sit in the middle and I'm just going to race and try to pick up as much as I can. 3 different breeds here on plate races. And we all know it doesn't take skill to win at Talladega or Daytona. It just takes luck. Oh, we got a car going down on the apron. Gonna come back up. We had a lap car issue. Lap car trying to stay as low as possible, but everyone else waiting until the last second to go up and around. Kind of 3 wide racing here, about 7 rows deep, 7 rows back. Looks like the 31 gonna peel off and go to the pits. Now we're kind of just spread out. Oh, nobody wants to push the 43. The 43 gonna have to settle right there in the middle. The 71 comes down 3 lanes of traffic to jump right in front of the 48. The 43 getting the push from the McDonald's truck of the 80 of Larry McDonald. Ooh, look at, what is that? Whoa! A little bit further back here. Getting a little bit of a bad push to the 69, getting to the rear of the 83 a little bit too hard. Oh, we got a truck down on the apron, no caution, no wreck. A single car spin down on the apron here. Larry Mack gonna lead him on the inside line. Caleb Ramsey involved in that first caution back out front here. We've got a lap car in front. That's Kevin Campbell. Everyone gonna go up, up, up. He's gonna try to stay on the apron. He does a great job of getting out of the way. Everyone did a great job avoiding him. Gonna have to fall in line here in the back, stay in that draft. Ooh, that middle line kind of more merging down with the bottom line. And it looks like the 83 gonna get left out, not able to merge. There's no room, so he's just waiting for that truck behind him. Looks like the 09 is pushing to get to his bumper. Or the 02. Nick Wood pushing the 83 of Kyle Peacock. Oh my goodness, one sneeze can ruin a lot of these guys' races right here. It's like that every lap, and Talladega produces that kind of action. Absolutely fun and breathtaking to actually experience it in real life. I had the pleasure to experience a spring race here this season at Talladega for the very first time. It's one of those bucket list races. Got to watch the Xfinity and the Cup series. Man, is it fun. This track is just so exciting to watch from a real life perspective and from an iRacing perspective here. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go down to the 40A, but we're not gonna go to any in-car. We're gonna go right here at the gearbox. Kind of look on to the trucks behind him. So you got about 186 miles per hour. Oh, the whole inside line gets shoved down. The 69 truck not 100% clear. Gonna make contact with the 83's nose. But they were able to fix it and hold their line. Oh boy, whew, another, oh, there we go, the 43's around.
Caution, yellow flag.
Bryce Shoemaker in the 43 goes for a wild ride here. go ahead and see what went wrong. Alrighty, we are into turn number 3. Redneck here says always ready. Richard says go number 18. The 18 of Logan Freckled. Is that how you pronounce it? Alright, pace truck is off. Jeff Wright, Jed Cotterman gonna lead them to the green flag here. Looks like Chase Greer and Steven Savini gonna lead them in the row number 2. Here we go, 48 back out on the lead, or in the lead.
Green flag, green flag.
How did I become a racer for this? Well, the person you're going to need to talk to is the number 43 of Bryce Shoemaker. And get you a Discord invite. As a matter of fact, I could probably post one here in the chat for you. Not sure if I can post invites. Just a broadcaster, but you know, doing my job of broadcasting. So let's get some more drivers here. This is definitely a fun race here so far. Let's see here. Yeah, first and foremost, you're going to want to join this link, and yeah, and next Friday night. I think the next Friday we actually are at Daytona, I believe. Let me see. Yep, Daytona in the Xfinity car. It's Friday night in Daytona in the Xfinity car. This series, or this league series, does change different cars every week between the Mazda MX-5, the Xfinity, the next gen Toyota GR86, and there are even races where they will mix cars. So it looks like at Daytona in October, we're going to have a multi-class event with a truck, Xfinity, and next gen. So far good, 2x2. A little bit of checkup back there. Looks like Dalton Hall and the 94, a little bit of a checkup. That's when it's in the 2 of Michael Jones to the outside. Heck yeah, let them know that you came from the broadcast. Be pretty cool that it's actually reaching out to people that aren't even in the Discord yet. Ooh, it looks like we have... can't really say we have a 3 wide forming up, but it's the beginning stages of one. Racing a little bit more spread out here. We got 24 laps to go. The 7, can't tell if he's looking for a hole to jump down or if he is content leading this outside line. Just as I say that, the 5 jumps up to lead the outside line. 42 going to get a nice run up on the 80 here. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, click that like, that thumbs up, as BMRL does take you throughout the week to different leagues, different races, especially our own BMRL e-racing on Monday and Tuesdays. And now we're here at midnight for Friday Night Thunder at the Freedom Racing Series, so pretty cool. Really fun, and in the last few laps here, these guys have been very, very patient. Coming around to take 22 laps to go. You know, let's ride on board with Bryce Shoemaker back here. Ooh, and kind of a scatter up here into a 3 wide situation. Oh! Nice checking up there. But it's gonna slow Bryce way down. Thought it was gonna unfold into something ugly. They're gonna lose the lead pack, but 2 to 3 cars are really pretty fast here on this track. So, if these 4 can kind of catch each other and start chugging away, they're gonna catch this pack with pretty good ease. Ooh, that draft is gonna kind of suck that lap car up. Ooh. Oh man. We got a 3rd car on the outside up there. When all these lanes are so high. I think that was the 5. The 5 kind of stuck up against the wall. Go ahead, 20 laps to go. Oh, 19 laps to go. Who are you picking to win this thing? The 48, Jeff Wright, been pretty dominant all night long. But you really can't discount the 83, Kyle Peacock. Been up there since about 20 laps in. Been in the front the last couple of cautions. These four have caught each other and they're chasing them down. That speed's hitting up to 190 miles per hour. Gonna hit 191 going into turn 1 here. Let's see what they hit going into turn 3. We're gonna ride here with the 69. Right in the middle of this little freight train. 193 going into 3. Yeah, that inside line got it going good. I think you were talking about the guys in the back, though. I want to say some of them peeling off for pits here. Kevin Campbell going to lead them down. Got Scott Hogland. Oh, Logan coming in hot. The 43 locking it up. Gonna spin out on pit entrance. Bryce Shoemaker did not need that to happen. Let's see how he does coming off of pit road, as we're going to stick with him on pits here. And the other guys are coming off right now. He needs to go, go, go. He might get lucky and stay with them. Here come the leaders. There's still smoke from Bryce locking it up. Oh, I think Bryce might have lost them. Oh boy. Oh, they got a car on the track. Look at that, a group of 4. These guys are going to have a lot of fun trying to stay in front of this lead pack here. Are these leaders, is this lead pack, are they going to peel off for pits here? Looks like... no. None of them. Oh, we got a wreck. We got a wreck. The 04 involved. Trying to find out what happened here. Oh, the 04 and the 93 get into it. Just a 2-car wreck. I don't think anyone else is gonna get collected. And I'm pretty sure Bryce and company stayed in front of our leaders. So these guys probably gonna get lucky here, as Scott Hogland leads the pack that pitted on lap number 49. And they're going to be able to stay out and probably go the rest of the way, as everyone else is going to have to come down pit road. So Bryce is going to find himself up in the 4th position unless they duck down pit road again. Not sure what the fuel window is, but... they need to hurry up and get around this track, because the 83 They're coming to pit entrance, and I don't think they're going to get around in time to pull out in front of these guys if they go down pit road here. They might be able to make it around. They need to hurry. Step on it, boys. Gonna be close. Very close. It looks like they're gonna come down pit road, top it all off. These guys are gonna stay out. Are they gonna be able to pass the leaders to take the top spots here? And they do. I don't think it's gonna count because they were already off pit road. Yep, they're gonna have to slow down and give those spots back. They're not able to race around to get to the front of this field. But right now showing Bryce gonna be about 7th place roughly. 6th or 7th, can't tell yet. But if I calculations are correct, he'll be 6th place. Nope, one just went past, so 7th. Unless that... Yeah, the 40 Chase Greer. Gonna scoot up there into 5th place. Let's go 83 and 48. That's Kyle Peacock and Jeff Wright. Well, they're gonna take the one to go here. And when we go green, we're gonna have 10 laps of racing left here tonight. 10 laps to go for race number 1 in the Super Speedway Series here on Freedom Racing with the Friday Night Thunder. Who will win race number 1? Will it be the Pepto car? Or the Toy Story one? The McDonald's truck? Gonna be a pretty interesting 10 laps to go. We got 3 green, white checkers. Are we gonna use them, chat? Are we going to use the 3 green, white checkers? They have 1 fast repair here tonight. I'm going to put my money down and say over half of these guys have used their fast repair from the early, the 3 big wrecks we had at the beginning of this race. So, how many more big ones can we survive here? How many trucks will survive to the checkered flag? All these things unknown with Talladega, especially when we get down to the laps that actually really count here. Who is going to start the season off on the top of the point standings? It can be any one of these trucks out here tonight. It could be the guy down there in last place, Michael Jones in position number 20. The final truck on the lead lap. It could be him. And green flag is out. 10 laps to go. Steven Savini out in front. This pack is kind of thinned out to one row. 4 rows back. I love Talladega. It's my bucket list race, and I got to go here. I was talking about early on in the stream. Got to go there this spring, and I had a blast with the Xfinity and the Cup Series. Cup Series almost got rained out, but we got blessed with sunny skies, sitting at the top of the bleachers with that sun beating down on our necks. It was a blast. McDowell wrecked right in front of where we were sitting. These guys are pushing and coming around to take 8 laps to go this next time by. Got a truck on the apron with no front end, period. Wow, looks like the first 9 trucks gonna kind of break away from the field in a single file line. How long is this gonna last? When is it time to make your move? When is it too early to make your move? All those things are unspoken until we actually see it happening. It's never too late, never too early until it is. Got some injured trucks back here in the back. The 93 all by himself. The 12 kind of falling off of the draft. And then we got this little 6-car pack. And then, oh, it looks like the 79. Which is not actually the 79. I believe it's the 9. Yeah, it's supposed to be the 9. Oh, all of a sudden we have a 2-wide race going on. Oh, and there it is.
Caution, yellow flag.
There is the big one. Who is gonna be done after this one? Oh, Bryce Shoemaker involved. Truck looks to be... No, never mind. He's missing a whole left front fender. Go back up here and see exactly what happened. We caught the little bit of the end of it here. A lot of really good racing going on. Ooh, the 80 squeaks by. Ooh. That's a head-on collision right there for the 18. Head-on into the outside wall. Eesh. And look who survived again, Jeff, right up here in that 48 Toy Story truck. Oh. He was gonna go down, then decided not to because everyone else avoiding pit road. I don't know, with such a small pack, is it a good thing? Like, you come down and take tires. All the questions that you ask yourself when you're at a super speedway like Talladega. Do I do that? Do I pit? When do I push? All right. They're in turn number 2. Gonna take 3 laps to go when the green waves. The field getting thinner and thinner. Looks like 19 trucks on the lead lap. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna win? Bryce Shoemaker sitting in 15th right now. Got a little bit of damage fixed on that truck. Still got a little bit of damage on it. All right. I think right now you want to be up in the front. One of those races where it's 3 laps to go, it's either now or never. You get taken out in a big one, then you get taken out in a big one. At least you tried. Pace truck going down pit road. 3 laps to go here at Talladega for race number 1. For the Friday Night Thunder Super Speedway Series here, brought to you by Freedom Racing Series.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. The 83 with an awesome jump. He's going to jump down to the inside line. The 5 going to really side draft the 48. The 80 going to side draft the 02. The 02 getting a little loose. Here they come down the backstretch. Trucks finding their line. Can the O2 clear the 5? He does not clear the 5 going into the 3. I believe if the O2 clears the 5, he's going to jump up to that top line. Can the inside line get the distance that he needs? 2 laps to go if we make it. The inside line a little bit dying here. The 69 going to get back to the O2. I believe we'll see the O2 jump up if he ever gets the chance. Or does the 48 take it? Does the 48 take the top line if he has the chance? I think as soon as you see that top line get really organized and they start picking up the speed, you're going to want to jump up in front of that and take all that energy. O2's thinking about it. It's too early. White flag in the air. White flag. They're going to take it. Next flag ends this thing, but we're going to get to run all the way to the checker here. The 69 goes down. We're wrecking in behind. Who's going to get it? We're going to drag race down the backstretch. The 5 up on the top side. The 83 getting sucked down the middle. He's going to drop in back behind the O2. The 5 getting loose. The O2 spinning. The 48 all by himself. Does a 76 have the speed? He's going to try. He's not going to have it. The 48 going to get it done here at Talladega for race number 1. Oh, wait. Oh. The 48 got it. I believe the 48 just got that. Yeah, 48 gets it for certain here. Jeff Wright gonna win race number 1 here in the Toy Story truck. Joe Spinelli coming awfully close, almost getting the run that he needed. Wow. What a finish here. The big one unfolds from 3rd on back. What a burnout. Alright, let's see if we can get some interviews in here. Hey Joe, it's Chris up in the booth. You got a copy, man? So how's it going? Congratulations on the second place finish here. You almost had it, just probably another 100 more yards. You probably would have got it. But all in all, a great race, man. How was it? Now, I have to ask, did we expect to have a green-white checkered, or was it pretty awesome that we were able to take the white flag there?
Once the white came out, Michael and I were linked up together, and our mission was get to the front. However, we had to do it. But definitely did not happen the way we expected.
A very eventful, very fun race to watch here tonight, and it was a great, a great turnout for the checkered flag. I think we had 19 or 20 cars still in the lead lap, considering all the mayhem that happened earlier on. But I mean, it's plate racing and super speedways. I mean, they're not, from a spectator's point of view, they're not fun unless there's wrecks happening.
But yeah, it's a high-speed demolition derby.
Exactly. Very fun. See the awesome watermelon paint scheme on that truck. But any sponsors, anyone you want to give a shout out or a thank you to?
I mean, yeah, you can check out the Loose Fast podcast. They're a big NASCAR podcast. Talk a lot about NASCAR and a lot about their personal lives. You can catch them anywhere you get your podcasts. And go Ross Chastain.
All right. Heck yeah, I love that paint scheme though. Pretty awesome, and yeah, I see it
Yeah,
right there on the hood.
I believe that is DKP Designs that made that one. So shout out to them as well. You can find him on Fiverr.
All right, man. It looks like looking to next week. We're at Daytona in the Xfinity car. Another great track and a pretty challenging ride, I guess, compared to the truck. We expect to see some big things from you in the Xfinity car next week.
I hope so. um, hopefully, I don't need 5 trucks to wreck out coming to the checker in order for me to get a podium. Hopefully, I can show off my skills and do it the right way, I guess.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. P2 to start season or race number 1 this season. Congratulations. Look forward to talking to you more the rest of the season up here in the booth.
Well, thank you.
All right, man. Have a great night, and we'll see you next Friday.
All right, see you then.
All righty. Well, little voice crack there. Jeff Wright bringing it home for race number 1 this season. A very eventful race. There at the late, we expected for how this thing started to see a couple of green white checkers to be used, but no, these guys they wanted to really try to get that finish, and when it mattered, on the final lap on turn 2 going down the backstretch, they really pushed to get it. That's when it really, really matters at these plate tracks. We talked about that earlier. When is it great time to push to the lead? When is it too late? You saw it right there, guys. Exactly the right time to push towards that lead. But we'll see you here next week at Daytona. Go live at 10:45 p.m. Central or 11:45 p.m. Eastern Time next Friday night on September the 6th. Yes, I said September. We are almost all the way through this year, 2024. 9 months in already. And look forward to some great racing at Daytona in the Xfinity car. And then after that, on the 13th, we go to Indy with the Toyota GR86. Gonna be an interesting, fun race. These guys having to get used to different cars throughout this season. Gonna be very, very exciting. Can't wait to do some more of this. But like always, please hit that subscribe button, click on the notification bell so you can be aware whenever BMRL Network goes live, especially here at Freedom Racing Series. Looks like before we go, Jeff Wright, we got Jeff Wright. Let's go ahead and get him in here as well. Hey Jeff, it's Chris up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
All right, man. Congratulations getting the first win of the season at Talladega. We saw your truck up there almost the whole night, and we're one of the favorites in the chat to win this race. Walk us through. I mean, how fun was it?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun out there tonight. Obviously, first, big thanks to Bryce Shoemaker for putting this event on, organizing this league. Looking forward to the rest of the season. So a lot of fun racing out there. But like you mentioned, we were able to stay up front pretty much the whole night, and that's just thanks to having really good teammates. So got to work with, Chad Klinger, Bryce Shoemaker, Kyle Peacock. Nick gave me a really good push there at the end. So that really kind of helped seal it there for us. So the seas kind of opened in front of us when Kyle went middle, trying to block that outside run, which, when you're the leader at the end of these races, you almost feel like you're a sitting duck, and sometimes, no move, or whichever move you're going to make, sometimes, things just won't work out as the leader. So we were kind of in just a great spot to have things open up in front of us, then have a good teammate like Nick to give us a shove, and then, yeah, something happened behind us. Then a lot of guys got collected, and from there, it was just trying to, make sure that Joe didn't get too big of a draft on me to be able to pass me, and he almost did. We just barely hung on and got the win.
All right, it's definitely exciting, and had some great pushes to keep you up there all night. Now, going towards the end of this race, after what happened in the beginning, do we expect to use some green white checkers?
At a super speedway, I think you're always thinking that a green white checkered is probably more likely than not. So it just can be so crazy at the end of these things. Everybody's trying to get all they can. When it's go time like that too, everybody's, pushing as hard as they can. Nobody's letting off. And so you're bound to get more incidents. And thankfully, we didn't run into having, too many attempts, and we're actually finished this race pretty clean there towards the end. Just that white flag, all bets are off when you get the white flag. Something big's going to happen. And we're just thankful we weren't a part of the incident on that last lap, and had the opportunity trying to hold off Joe, and thankfully we just had enough there just to beat him to the line ever so slightly.
Right, and looking forward to next week. We're at Daytona in the Xfinity car. We're going to be cycling through different cars this season. How's that Xfinity car kind of treat you?
Yeah, the Xfinity car is a lot of fun. It drives a whole lot different than the trucks. Haven't done a ton of super speedway racing in the truck, so this was kind of unique tonight. It's really hard to get away from anybody. You can push aggressive in these things, but I mean, it just seems like these trucks, they just stay really, really close to each other. Xfinity car, a little bit more the same, but the outside line, tends to be probably a little bit more favorable in this car. It seemed like the guys tonight, who could stay on the bottom and stay locked, had the advantage. But I think, going next week in that Xfinity car, I think it's going to be about who can control that outside line, just since, the Xfinity car just drafts a little bit different than the truck. But really cool. What Bryce has set up for us in this league, getting a variety of different cars on these super speedways. Having one race in the books here in the trucks, it's awesome to get the win, and now we're gonna try to go to Daytona and see if we can back it up with another one.
All right, man. I'm gonna leave the floor open to you. Any shout outs or thank yous you want to give out?
Yeah, just big thanks to Bryce Shoemaker, obviously, again for putting this on, and then big shout out to you as well, Chris, for doing a good job up there in the broadcast booth.
All right, man. You're welcome, and congratulations on winning race number 1. And go celebrate, and look forward to seeing you back in the booth again this season.
All righty, will do. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Have a great night. All right, look at the chat, Redneck. Who I would have to get again about racing? That's gonna be Bryce Shoemaker. Go ahead and shoot him a DM. If you scroll down all the way down to the bottom of the Discord, you'll see Friday Night Thunder, and you'll see a garage chat. Go ahead and jump in that garage chat, and yeah, they'll get you squared away, I'm sure, and look forward to seeing you out on the track this coming Friday night. But with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close out this thing. Don't forget, subscribe to BMRL Network. Hit the thumbs up on this video. Click that notification bell so you know every time we go live, whether it's here or any other time throughout the week. Look forward to seeing everybody back here again next Friday night, and have some fun racing at Daytona in the Xfinity car. Alright guys, thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you again later.